Imagine a project that costs more than the GDP of some countries, spans across the sea and the sky, and connects millions of people in 3 different cities. What is this mega project? How did China build it? And why is it so important for the future? Come, let's find out more. China is known for its ambitious mega projects, and one of them is a project for which China has allocated a staggering $100 billion. This project is a testament to China's colossal ambitions and its commitment to innovation and infrastructure development. The project is a part of China's 2023 Mega Projects Initiative. The initiative aims to push the limits of innovation and infrastructure. It involves several mind-blowing endeavors that are reshaping the country's landscape. These projects are not just about building structures, they're about building the future. The $100 billion project is a fusion of innovation and investment on an unprecedented scale. It is a blueprint for a future-shaped landscape. The project involves several intricacies and implications that are awe-inspiring. It is a monumental endeavor that is set to change the face of China and potentially the world. The project is a part of China's Belt and Road Economic Initiative. This initiative is a global development strategy adopted by the Chinese government involving infrastructure development and investments in nearly 70 countries and international organizations. One of the key aspects of the project is the development of a series of bridges and undersea tunnels to link the 3 major cities on the Pearl River Delta in China. The project, which is expected to be completed sometime beyond 2021, will ultimately result in 50-kilometer, 31-mile of links. Another significant part of the project is the South-North Water Transfer Project. This is a multi-decade mega-infrastructure project in China. Its purpose is to move 44.8 billion cubic meters of fresh water annually from the Yangtze River in southern China to the more arid and industrialized north. These projects are not just about building infrastructure. They are about building a better future for China and the world. They are about pushing the boundaries of what is possible and creating a world that is more connected, more sustainable, and more prosperous. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, is a big plan by China to build many roads, railways, ports, and other projects in different countries around the world. The BRI is also called the One Belt One Road, OBOR, or the New Silk Road. The BRI was inspired by the ancient Silk Road, which was a network of trade routes that connected China with Europe and other regions. The BRI has 2 main parts, the Silk Road Economic Belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road. The Silk Road Economic Belt is a land route that goes through Asia, Europe, and Africa. The 21st Century Maritime Silk Road is a sea route that connects China with Southeast Asia, the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. The BRI aims to make trade and transportation between China and other countries easier and faster. The BRI also wants to promote cooperation and development among the countries that join the BRI. China says that the BRI is a win-win situation for everyone because it can create more jobs, markets, and opportunities for the countries that participate in the BRI. China also says that the BRI can help solve some global problems, such as poverty, climate change, and health. China hopes that the BRI can make the world more peaceful and prosperous. However, not everyone agrees with China's vision of the BRI. Some countries are worried that the BRI is a way for China to expand its power and influence in the world. They think that China is using the BRI to make other countries depend on China or follow China's rules. They also think that the BRI can harm the environment, human rights, and sovereignty of the countries that join the BRI. Some countries are also concerned that the BRI can create more debt and corruption for the countries that borrow money from China to build the BRI projects. The BRI is a very big and complex plan that involves many countries and issues. It is not easy to say if the BRI is good or bad for the world. The BRI has both benefits and risks for the countries that join it. The BRI also has different impacts on different regions and sectors. The BRI is still a work in progress, and it may change over time. The BRI is one of China's most important and ambitious initiatives in the 21st century. The South-North Water Transfer Project is a big plan by China to move a lot of water from the south of China to the north of China. The south of China has more water than the north of China, but the north of China has more people, farms, and factories that need water. The plan is to build 3 big canals that will carry water from the Yangtze River, which is the longest river in China, to the Yellow River, which is the second longest river in China. The plan is very expensive and will take a long time to finish. The 3 canals are called the Eastern Route, the Central Route, and the Western Route. The Eastern Route is the easiest one to build because it uses an old canal that was built a long time ago. The eastern route will take water from the lower part of the Yangtze River near the sea and pump it to the north, where it will join the Yellow River. The eastern route will give water to the provinces of Jiangsu, Shandong, and Hebei, as well as the cities of Tianjin and Beijing. The eastern route is already working, and it can move about 15 billion cubic meters of water every year. The central route is the most important one because it will give water to Beijing, which is the capital of China and has a lot of people and industries. The central route will take water from the middle part of the Yangtze River, near a big lake called Danjiangkou Reservoir, and send it to the north, where it will cross under the Yellow River and go to a big canal called the Grand Aqueduct. The central route will give water to the provinces of Henan and Hebei, as well as the cities of Beijing and Tianjin. The central route is also working, and it can move about 13 billion cubic meters of water every year. The western route is the hardest one to build because it goes through the mountains and the desert. The western route will take water from the upper part of the Yangtze River, near the Tibetan Plateau, and send it to the north, where it will join the Yellow River. The western route will give water to the provinces of Qinghai, Gansu, Shaanxi, Inner Mongolia, and Ningxia. The western route is not working yet, and it may not be finished for a long time. The South-North Water Transfer Project is one of the biggest and most complicated water projects in the world. China says that the project will help solve the water problem in the north and support the economic growth and development of China. But the project also has some problems and risks. For example, the project will make many people move from their homes and farms to make room for the canals and the reservoirs. The project will also damage the environment and the wildlife in the south and the north. The project will also cost a lot of money and energy to pump the water and keep the canals clean. The Three Gorges Dam Project is a big plan by China to build a huge dam on the Yangtze River, which is the longest river in China. The dam is made of concrete and steel and is very strong and tall. The dam can stop the water from flowing and make a big lake behind it. The dam can also make electricity by using the water to spin big machines called turbines. The dam can also help ships to travel on the river and prevent floods from happening downstream. The dam project started in 1994 and finished in 2012. It cost a lot of money and took a lot of work to build. It is the biggest dam and power station in the world. It can make more electricity than any other power station. It can also hold more water than any other dam. It can move about 100 billion cubic meters of water every year. The Beijing Daxing International Airport project is a huge engineering project that built a new airport in Beijing, China. It is one of the largest and most advanced airports in the world. It has many features that make it fast, efficient, and eco-friendly. The project has four main parts: the terminal building, the ground transportation center, the airfield, and the auxiliary facilities. The terminal building is the main part of the airport, where passengers can check in, go through security, board planes, and collect luggage. It is shaped like a starfish, with 6 arms that have aeroplane gates. The terminal building covers 7.5 million square feet, which is about 98 soccer fields. It can handle 45 million passengers per year and up to 100 million in the future. The ground transportation center is the part of the airport that connects it to the city and other places. It has high-speed trains, subways, buses, and taxis. It can take passengers to downtown Beijing in 20 minutes, or to other cities like Xiamen and Tianjin. The ground transportation center is located under the terminal building, so passengers can easily move between them. You've seen the amazing video of the world's longest sea bridge and the world's largest airport. But do you know the secrets behind these mega projects? How did China overcome the challenges of engineering, politics, and the environment? Comment your thoughts on this, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.